Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and this is the Rubber Match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Miami, Dontrelle Willis. He's got one of the best ERAs in the league this year, which is just a polite way of saying good luck scoring.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to deal with the scoreboard operator. Keep it clean, I'll bring snacks.
He's basically allergic to giving up runs. Somebody get this guy an antihistamine.
Yeah, he treats a base runner like a pest problem. Quick spray, gone in seconds.
Ready to go? Vladimir Guerrero digging in for the Nationals. And we're underway here on Mother's Day. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, James Wood.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The Nationals are going through a rough start so far this season.
Yeah, just an awful first month. Doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long season.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting third, catcher Gary Carter.
So up next, Gary Carter. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Close,
ball
but
three.
call the ball. 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Inside ball.
Carter off of first with 2 away. Misses again, 5 in a row.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now Andres Chaparro. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. So the Nats leave a pair. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Leading off Gary Sheffield.
Fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Nope. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This one high in the air to left center. Wood on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Otto Lopez.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to a plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And that one hit to first. Chaparro takes it to the bag. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Third, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Struck him out looking. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Strike 1. Right there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball, that's out.
Gets him to chase after that one. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball,
Tough to take
that's
a
inside.
2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score here in the second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Hey!
One now.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. First base.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Jacob.
One gone, runner at first. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Now quick throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he's back in safely. 3 for 6 in the series so far. First offering, runner goes. Fouled off left side. Swing and
No,
ground
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Nope. That's inside.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Center field. Lyle gets under it. And the inning is over. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Miles Michaelis digging in for the Nationals. And Michaelis pumps one in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a big swing and a miss. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. To the right side. Morel takes it himself and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for Washington, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Boog Sciambi and Chris Singleton here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Yep, that ball went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bell, those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
That's hard hit on the line. Sheffield takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James
Now the number
Wood.
2 hitter, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. In the air to left center, Stowers under this one. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half
for
of the
the
inning.
Marlins.
And now for the Marlins,
Second
Otto
baseman,
Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
Ball. Nope, that's foul. Ball, that's outside.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Dontrell Willis.
Popped up. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Gary Sheffield getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order. Still no score. Back at the ballpark,
Leading off
rubber
for the
match
Nationals,
alert, Singy.
catcher,
Two teams
Gary
who really
Carter.
want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch. Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just
That's
keep
the ball.
working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2. And
That's
there's the
ball three.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. A solo shot. That's his third home run of the series. And the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with one away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
A little bit high.
Upstairs.
Ball one. Man at second. That's a little bit low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Way out front for strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Third baseman
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. Hard hit into the gap. One run will score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. Miles Michaelis digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. And a sac bunt here. Norby. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
That's a strike. House on third. Michaelis on at first with 2 down. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop up. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, David Lee, one of the league leaders in double singing. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy. And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second smiling. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Fastball for a strike.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards right center field. Lyle should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Heriberto Hernandez.
Hey!
The 0-1. Right there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that's off the inside edge, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Aye.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. And the 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Lyle.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. 1 for 2.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. And the 3-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers are fared so far.
Jacob Marcy.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Quick move to first. Marcy back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Up next for the
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. And now the 0-1. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Xavier Edwards. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Hard liner. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me.
That's
I
a
don't
ball.
know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Sheffield in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Just missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-0. That one found hard the other way. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Guerrero under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Hey!
Out to short, Abrams. On to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Righty reliever out of the pen, Max Meyer.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it hooks, foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
6th.
for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the
Anytime you
Nationals,
rip a line drive the other
third
way,
baseman,
you feel
Brady
really
House.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Runner on the move.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses.
two.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Inside move to second, and he's back safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Space the plate, strike one. Tying run at second base, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And a payoff pitch. And ball four
Take
to
your base.
aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
Up
full
next
count,
for the
but I guess he saw it really
Second
well.
baseman,
It's a really nice
Nasim
plate
Nunez.
appearance.
And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. Ball one, no strikes.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, pitcher Miles Michael.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Luis Garcia. Big spot for him here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Look out!
Yep, that got
And
him.
it hit him.
First base.
Up next for Washington,
Vladimir
right
Guerrero
fielder,
digging in for the
Vladimir Guerrero.
Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Smoke to the gap. This might clear the bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. Nationals on top, 5-4. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida.
Now pitching for the
Back now
Nationals.
for the bottom of the
Number
sixth, and there's a new
99.
pitcher on the mound, Cole Henry.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Christopher Morel.
That's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first. That's the second out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing
next
reliever
for the
that comes in the
Marlins,
ball game. You don't know exactly
fielder,
what his pitches are
Jacob
doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it 5-4.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back. We're in the
Marlins,
seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
number
mound,
43,
Andrew Nardi.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
Aye!
And that
Ball.
one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Late with the swing there. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. That one
Ball.
at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, upstairs.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. Tied him up inside with that one. Up with it, fires to first.
Safe, he's good.
Not in time, he's safe.
Up next for Washington, first baseman.
So he's able to
Andres
reach first
Chaparro.
base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Nationals lead 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're
Nationals.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griff McGarry.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Norby, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andre Granillo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Yeah, that's outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's inside.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That's
Close
ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Fish with the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Guerrero quickly throws it in. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run in scoring position now. Andrew Nardi, the next up for the Marlins. Inside.
No, inside.
Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
That one ripped but foul. Two on, one out. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lee in the box now. Takes strike one. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. The shortstop takes the ball. And
Ball
that
three.
skips into dirt. Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Guerrero has a beat on it, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Nationals, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Nope. That's outside. Ah!
2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 on the way. And that's
Ball left outside.
Sit down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a foul straight back. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Washington, second baseman Nasim
2 down,
Nunez.
base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That's a ball.
That's
Tried
down.
the sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Nationals, pitcher.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals.
Number
Ken
29,
Singleton.
Ken
Pretty
Singleton.
surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Left field, Stowers on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 4. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back now,
Nationals.
new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we roll
79,
into the bottom of the 8th. Andre Granillo.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He was late there, strike 1. Here's 0-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Morel wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. The Nats holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Outside with the breaking ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
Nope,
missing
inside. Ball 2.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This to third. House. Toss to second. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
There's a strike. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. And delivers outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the ninth, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Vladimir Guerrero. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Gusto preparing to come on if needed. Junk getting cranked up as well.
Ball inside. Ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground. Foul. And that's just foul.
That's ball 3.
Oh, great stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
That's a ball. Ball.
Looked
Ball
like it was a
three.
little bit up. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside, ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that
Carter.
that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One down. Gary Carter digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game.
Inside, ball 1.
When you get
That's
ahead
ball
in the
2.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one
Up
away.
next for
Just so
Washington,
sound in his
center
mechanics.
fielder,
Hits
Galen
against a
Lyle.
firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Washington, first baseman Andres Chaparro.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Anthony Bender done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin
Number
Fauché.
53.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Two aboard, 2 outs. At the plate, Andres Chaparro. 1 for 4 with a double. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
Outside.
And that skips into dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball,
That
left
ball's foul.
side, and it goes just foul. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And that'll
Ball
load
4.
the bases.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're
Up
trailing
next
in
for
this ball game,
Washington,
trying to keep things
shortstop,
close.
CJ
They've been in a
Abrams.
difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So they're all loaded up. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that's the third out. 3 left for Washington. They lead at 5-4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Nationals.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Josiah Gray.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one misses. Ball 3. Otto Lopez next to hit for the Marlins. One-run game, bottom 9. And ball 4
Nope.
there. Tying
Ball
run
4.
is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Marlins. Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from
Next for the
routine.
Marlins.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jeff Conine looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Gray going for save number 1 in this spot. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, ball 2. Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long